Hi, how's everyone doing today? Today I'm back here with the review of this instrument here, which is by Deviser. And it's, as you guys can see, it's already a great looker. It's a beautiful instrument. So, just going through some of the things that came with this instrument and my first impressions. I don't know if you guys saw the unboxing of this instrument, but I was actually very impressed with the looks, the outside looks of this instrument. I thought that was very beautiful. I've seen other reviews of this brand, the Deviser, of instruments that had this kind of glossy and kind of fancy finish. But during the review, they pointed out there were some kind of flaws on the finish in terms of some bumps or some areas that the coat was not well applied. And I mean, I cannot say that I found anything in terms of finish really about this instrument on the outside. At least I really didn't find anything. So anyway, just going through other specs, it's a concert size. It says it's a the material here, it's an ox bone. It has, as you guys can see, a strap. It comes also already with the strap from the company. It has their name in there. Closed golden closed gear tuners. Um, and the inlays here, as you guys can see, it's kind of some kind of star. It's very cute. Um, Here the biting, besides the black one on the top and bottom and sides as well, there's also this detail here that I thought that was very pretty because they kept on this brown tonality of the wood, and I thought that was actually very pretty. It didn't strike me as super excessive. It does have this perlard or abalone around the like, as a rosette and all in there. So I did not find it to be excessive. I don't know. Of course, everybody's different about some people. I understand that likes the instrument pretty simple, basically just uh, to show the wood really the in but I don't think that this those details took away from the instrument for anything, especially I think this here this contour um I think actually enhanced like the brown shade. Talking about the woods and the instrument is put it on Amazon as a koa instrument. However, some people that know a little bit about it. I mean, I played guitar and acoustic guitar, so I knew a little bit about the tone wood, and also it seems that koa is not a very easy um, wood to find. It's native of Hawaii. That's the only place that you can say that koa is from, and it seems that recently. I mean, I'm not sure how recent it seems you cannot cut koa trees anymore. The source of the wood instruments made of koa material is from fallen trees. So as you can imagine, that drives the price really high. And given the affordability of this instrument, this is probably from the koa family. Like it definitely have that family, the similarity in terms of tone and looks with the koa. And it seems that the wood that usually associated a lot with the koa and used a lot for ukulele and to get close to that kind of sound is the acacia. So just as that this is an acacia, it's a solid top with laminate back and sides, and I mean, it does have the, as you can see, there's the kind of a mellow sound. I'll play it in a little bit so you guys see what I mean. So at first, I was a little bit concerned, not concerned, but in terms of finish, I was like a little bit worried about if this would be like some of the instruments that I've seen from this company that would have like a kind of that would seem very fancy and nice from a distance, but when you get close, you would find a lot of flaws, and that was not the case. I think they step up a lot. I also had, it seems that the same company, the Deviser, also make the IZ. I used to have an IZ like a couple of years ago, which was a soprano thin line. I don't know if anybody had that. And it seems it was the same company. And that one was kind of one of those instruments that looked very fancy, very nice from a distance. But you would look close and there was like kind of extra glue on the frets. You would see like a lot of flaws and finish flaws all over it. And I was so happy to see that this is not the case here. Definitely in terms of finish, um, it's very, very good. You basically don't feel the frets at all on the sides, at least on this one was finished very well. Just in one terms of setup, I would say, I don't know if you guys can see, I find that the action it's playable. It's definitely playable, but I find it to be a little bit high on the upper frets, like around here, around on the upper part here on this part of the neck, which is well you play most of the time. It was totally comfortable, and like I said, totally playable around here, but it definitely you have to press a little harder to get the sound, because I thought there was the saddle is slight higher, so chances are that are gonna shave a little bit to bring the string down, and then on that it should be like super easy to play all around. Just to show a little bit some of the like the extras that came with it, like a tuner, which is always handy. There's an extra set of strings. It's not marked. I mean, the ukulele had the Aquila tag that came with it. On those strings here that came as extra strings, it just had the divisor, so it's hard to see, but basically an Aquila like string on the kind of similar string like the Aquillas. It did come with the cloth, which I think I did not find. I did not put it on the unboxing because I didn't find it until after I was done with the video. And that's the bag. I thought that the bag, it's a nice padded, definitely not super thick, but it does provide some protection. But I can say that's like the best bag that I've ever seen, but definitely handy. It comes with this handle here, and not really backpack strings. It's kind of like probably you would just throw on one side of your body, or possibly you put it across your body. So yeah, so it's a nice bag. I think it looks good. It has that kind of nice look with the kind of gray and black white combination. I think that was very nice. Yeah, so in terms of finish, I thought that was very nice. In terms of sound, oh, actually, just one more thing. Just in terms of finish, so you guys can compare a little bit. So this is this instrument that I bought it for $75. There was a coupon on Amazon. I believe that it's still on it, the coupon. The other models, there were concerts like the cedar and the spruce, they did not have, and it seems that the regular price, as much as just like the cedar and the spruce, they go about $100. So just to compare here with this color, which I'm gonna also show the unboxing and review that I bought recent. I got this on a very good price. I'm gonna tell you guys all about on the unboxing, but this usually goes around 150 or 150 plus. At least that's what I've seen. So just you guys can see that in terms of finish, I thought that ukulele, definitely the Deviser ukulele, definitely kept up with I would say with the collar. You see that the collar had this kind of binding that was simpler. So if you do like the looks, like how like to kind of make that impact, that impression on people, you see also here there's no nothing fancy about this collar. Also very nice instrument. Like I said, gonna talk all about it, but just to show how in terms of finish, this definitely kept up with it, with the added strap buttons that always handy. And if I'm gonna be just how can I say, a little bit picky about it, it's the finish. I'm not sure if I can show for sure, like inside, that it was a little bit rough on the inside. I don't think I'm gonna get this very well. I don't know if you guys can see. It was a little bit rough inside of the instrument, around the sound hole, basically. It seems that it was not, at some parts, kind of not very well finished. Like the paint was not very even. And that would be my only, really my only complaint about it, if I would say like that. That's inside here, the around the sound hole. Otherwise, uh, everything sound inside seems to be very tidy and all. So anyway, going after all this time talking and talking, going for the sound of the instrument. The sound, much like it's expected for this kind of harder woods like rosewood, koa, acacia, it's gonna be quieter. It's a more way more mellower sound, even if I compare for example, with the Kala over there that I just showed, which is a spruce top. You're not gonna have that super clarity to it, but I did enjoy the tone. And was something that really impressed me was that when I received the instrument, as soon as it came home, I opened and I was all excited and I start playing, and then it was like kind of muted. And as the days went on, it did seem to have opened up a little, the sound. So, to the point that I found like actually very pleasing now to play in terms of sound. And yeah, so I'm gonna play a little bit for you guys so you guys can take your make your own impressions, your own opinion about it. Just gonna go through some short chord progressions of a few songs and see what you guys think. Sorry. Yes, I don't know if you guys could. I don't know how, on YouTube. Hopefully, you can feel it, that it is. I'm not lie to you and say, oh, it's super loud and super bright. No, that's not it. That's not an instrument for that kind of sound. That kind of sound. But I guess if you're gonna play something quieter, something that or something that your voice, if you're singing with it and your voice, you wanna your the words to project like more than. You know what I mean? Like if the words are important in a song and all, like I think this instrument, it's definitely very good to accompany your singing. And like I said, I not being paid for this at all. Like, so I did enjoy how it seems that this instrument is opening up the sound and actually becoming pleasing to to have a very pleasing tone. I actually, when I'm just like sitting down, when sometimes I do reach for this instrument just to get kind of that mellower tone. Unfortunately, I do not have a koa instrument. I'm not sure if I would ever be able to afford one, at least not for the moment, that's for sure. But yeah, so it's a nice. I do enjoy to have different tone woods. That's why I got the kala, spruce. I have a mahogany. I have a laminate. All of them gives you like a little bit of a different flavor, and they can match really well depending on the kind of songs that you play. So anyway, this is the review. Sorry, it's getting kind of long, this review. I guess I talked too much about it, but I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this instrument, it's definitely something that I'm gonna reach out. For a beginner, I would definitely recommend in terms of finish that the beginner will not feel any problem playing, especially those chords up here. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's gonna be all the instruments. I hope that they have a good quality control, and maybe this one got a little bit higher, but in terms of action, but I'm gonna shave a little bit and definitely give you an update. I was thinking also to experiment a little bit with the strings. I bought it a set of Martins, and it'll be cool to probably do a comparison between the acrylic strings on this instrument and a Martin, which ones would bring the kind of mellow sound. That's so characteristic to this tone wood. Which one will bring the better sound? So that's for the future videos. So thank you very much, everybody. If you like this review, if you could give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, then put in the comments what you didn't like about it, and consider subscribing to the channel. As much as I can. I would like to keep posting reviews, and also I have my little series of videos in which I play a song and we discuss a little bit about the lyrics. So I'd love you to join me on that. So have a great day, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.